And welcome everyone from around the world to the castle, live in Indianapolis, Indiana for the Siege Fort Wayne Invasion, brought to you by To The Point Streaming. Tonight, we get to see if the Indy team of Steve Price and Jacob Cook can hold off the siege of Fort Wayne's Bubby Oblonsky and Phil Garmeyer. I'm Sean Green, your play-by-play commentator, joined by the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Jason Ives.
What's up, people?
And we are so thrilled to introduce our guest host that gave us a scare a few weeks ago, Miss Carrie Landrum. Carrie, it is an absolute pleasure, and we are so happy to have you here.
Thank you so much for having me.
No.
I'm very happy to be here.
So, Carrie, how are you feeling first and foremost? Usually I just go into, how'd you get started in darts, whatever. I want to know, how are you feeling first?
Definitely a lot better than I was 3 weeks ago. Had a partial collapsed lung, and then a week later it completely collapsed. So I had lung surgery 3 weeks ago Friday, and I am doing so much better today. The amazing dart world jumped in and last minute threw me a benefit that was not expected at all, but helped me and my family significantly, and feel very blessed for so many reasons.
Yeah, thank you guys so much to everyone that helped out, supported Carrie and her family. The beautiful thing about our dart community is we're always there for each other, and
They were.
it was
amazing.
We are just happy that you're doing better, because that was quite the scare. We were not excited about those daily updates until they started to become positive.
Yes, me neither.
But you're
We're
here, and we're gonna have a good time tonight.
And you're looking fantastic, by the way.
Well, thank you, sir. Thank you. Appreciate you.
No, of course. Carrie, I've known you since I started playing darts, because when I first walked into Claude Nanny's, you were there, and you were such a bright spirit, and so welcoming to my wife and I, and I remember that fondly of that experience.
That's awesome.
But how did you first get started to darts?
Back when I was 21, which I just figured out in 97, I think it was, I went to Chicago and subbed for Steel Tip Division. Did that for about 4 weeks, and then started playing in Portage, Indiana for my first soft tip.
Okay.
And played for about 7-8 years, took a 7-year break, and then ended up in central Indiana, and I've been playing pretty much ever since.
And been a mainstay in the dart community here in Indy for a long time.
Yep.
I don't want to point this out, but I'm going to. And I debated in my mind whether I was going to or not, and I decided I'm going to. I was 10 when you first started playing darts.
Oh, why did you have to do that? Thanks, Sean.
Hey, what can I say? It would shock everyone to know this. So when it comes to our dart family on the north side, we've had some great talent, from Brad Gerber, Smurf, Steve Murphy, who used to throw with one leg. I remember that. The legendary Vance Smythe, of course. But are we seeing something special on the north side with Jacob Cook?
Absolutely. He's one of the best competitors, and the guy is an amazing human being.
Yeah, and he practices
a lot,
all the time. He messages me weekly with updates on how he's doing in DPFL, and he messaged me about a month ago, and he was like, "Man, off night tonight," and he averaged a 73.
Wow.
And I was like, "Okay, buddy, we gotta start working on what we're trying to accomplish."
Yeah,
here,
your expectations may be off.
Right, because that's phenomenal. And he won that night too, which of course.
That's awesome.
But it was an off night, so let's do that. But he is something special, I think, and I think his talent level just continues to grow, and it's his work ethic that he's putting into it.
No doubt about it.
And also, he's annoying. He's that type of guy who is good at everything. When we were go-kart racing for my bachelor party, who won? Jacob, because he used to go-kart back when he was in high school and was like a #1 go-karter or something. He golfs maybe once a year, and he's of course as good as me, if not better, which is annoying for someone who likes to think that he's good at golf. But otherwise, tremendous human being.
Yes, he is,
and he works really hard at his craft. So
absolutely.
It's going to be a lot of fun to see him. All right. He's already cracked me up about 100 times tonight,
Yes.
and he tends to do that to everyone. But talk to me about Steve Price.
Oh, boy. One of my favorite people in the dart world. I actually have my first and only dart nickname because of that man.
Yeah.
But
I'm afraid to ask you what it is.
you've talked about it once, the karaoke.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Which goes back to John Mink's house. But Steve is as awesome as Jacob as a human being. I would give a shirt off the back to anybody.
Yep.
Awesome dart player. I think Steve with running, doing a lot with Schaefer now, I think it interrupts a lot of his dart game.
Yep.
I remember the first time I met Steve, we were at my first Schaefer showdown. I think that man placed first or second in everything he played in that weekend.
While running a lot of the
Yeah,
stuff too.
he has the ability to be one of the best.
Yeah.
How much time he puts in, that's up to him. I think tonight's going to be a different showing of his last time here, though.
Yeah, I think he's excited for tonight, and I think
He
he's
is.
been looking forward to
He
tonight
is.
and putting in work too.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Fort Wayne's trying to invade us here.
Right.
So we got to talk about Bubba and Phil.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me what you know about both gentlemen.
Honestly, I hate to say this, I've not seen either one of them play darts, but I have gotten to hang out with both of them. Phil more than Bubba, but both of them amazing, fun, great human beings. So I'm excited to see them play tonight.
Well, Bubba is a successful business owner. He owns a few Subways up in the Fort Wayne area,
nice.
actually. So that's a fun fact from him.
Absolutely.
He also, he's tall, and he uses that to lean forward, and he fires that dart into the dartboard. It's kind of a miracle that it sticks like pointed a certain way, because it almost looks like it could do a flip in the air and be
Nice.
completely fine. And Phil is kind of the opposite. He throws almost with a little flip, and it kind of floats a little bit more towards that dartboard. But they have been partners for a very long time.
Oh, nice.
They've been playing steel tip for a very long time. Both of them grew up with steel tip in Fort Wayne, so they're going to know their outs. They're going to not ever leave 30 or one of those crazy ones for us, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we won't need to question that ability from
Okay.
them. They're going to be tough to beat, and Steve and Jacob are going to have to be on their game for it.
It'll be exciting to see.
All right, so final score prediction tonight, Miss Carrie. What do you got?
I'm going 8-5, Steve and Jacob.
You think the Indy guys are going to
I'm
defend
rooting
the
for them.
castle?
Yep.
You know what? I think it's going to be closer than that.
Okay.
I think the final score is going to be 8-6. I am also going to take Steve and Jacob, and I think that the X factor, the person that's going to show up is going to be Jacob tonight. I think he's going to kind of exceed expectations. I hope that he does.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, Mr. Jason, what do you got, bub?
All right, so here's what I think. First, let me give a shout out to the Checkered Flag Tavern, interview cam sponsor. Thank you very much for that. We really do appreciate it. Jacob, he's played here a couple times before. He's had one. When we first started playing here, he had one really good outing, and then after that, he's not played as well as he's capable of playing. And Steve, the last time he played, didn't play as well as he's capable of playing. I'm betting a lot on Bubba's going to come out fine, and I think Phil's experience is going to carry him through. I think it's going to be Bubba and Phil, and I think they're going to win a close one, probably 8-6, maybe 8-7, but 8-6 somewhere in there. That's my little 2 cents worth.
Well, it's time to see if we're right.
Let's do it.
The teams have diddled already, so let's see which team will get the start. The player that enters the arena first will be the team going first tonight. And while the players are walking in, I do want to give a huge shout out to our sponsors for the stream tonight. That's Sideline Sports Pub, the Mad Hatter Bar and Grill, North Point Bank for their doubles cam, the Whiskey Bent Bar and Grill for their bullseye cam, and of course, our interview cam sponsor, the Checkered Flag Tavern. I'm Sean Green, joined in the commentary booth by our guest host, the beautiful Carrie Landrum, and the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Jason Ives will be joining us on the controls as we head on over to the walk-on cam, brought to you by the Foraged Egg. The Foraged Egg creates our awesome etched
trophies that we have out in front there.
Yeah.
Every
They're
week
beautiful.
they show up with the name on there. We have the date and everything, so it's really great work by the Forge Take there. Visit them on Facebook. Also, they've got an Etsy page, but Facebook sends Stu a message. He loves to hear from people.
Jacob does get the start, it looks like, for that team. As we are pausing and waiting for the next person to come through the doors, it's going to be Mr. Steve Price eventually. There he comes, walking on in.
It's Steve-O.
You gotta love it.
Big shout out to Jesse, 200 stars right out the gate. Thank you, Ron, for the 50 stars. Thanks, Josh, for the 100 stars. Eric Ramsey sent in 100 stars. Thank you, sir. He's going 8-6.
Yeah, look at all these in the chat already, guys. Bubba sent us 310 stars before this thing even got started.
That's Bubba right there. He's got a little bit of a strange slow. He starts that elbow way on the outside, brings it back.
Yep, and just fires at that dartboard, I'm
Yes,
telling
sir.
you.
He does.
And there's Mr. Phil Garmeyer.
and I both have the same weird habits where neither one of us like to play before we actually
All right, we're going to head on over to our main board cam. That's Mr. Keegan Ives walks in through the door, holding his drink. Jacob, he looks like he's on vacation with his outfit tonight. I like
He's
that.
He's looking good.
I like that choice.
Kerry, you got to spend some time with him before we started tonight. Any impressions of how the game's going to go tonight? Anyone more nervous than what you thought they might be?
I don't know. They all seem to be pretty relaxed this evening. Maybe
Nice.
Jacob a little bit.
Okay.
But Jacob tends to do that to himself, it seems like.
He does. He does hype it up. As you can see how much Bubba's darts pitch. So if his dart goes below that triple, he's going to immediately switch to that next number. And he does them quickly. Here is. I'm telling you what, I'm excited because Jason usually doesn't sit here with us the entire evening, and he has the controls this whole time.
Yeah.
He didn't even look at that thing before we started, so he has no idea where anything's located on that button control panel. It's going to be amazing, guys.
I may not know the controls, but I know my buddy Sean. I know exactly what order they are in.
All right, Jacob, I think getting it started there with 59. Yep, we are off and running. First leg's always important. Bubba gets that first dart in the triple. And he moves down. 99 points scored.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Nope. What do you think here, Miss Carey, on the beginning? Who do you think has the advantage? You have two guys that have not ever played at the castle and two guys that have, but they've struggled when they have been at the castle.
So far, I think the two guys that haven't played seemed a little bit more relaxed. We'll see how he does here.
Yep, so here is Phil. And again, just a complete opposite kind of throw as Bubba.
Yeah.
Doesn't follow through, kind of more with a flip to it. It tends to work for him, though, nicely.
That's some good darts by Jacob.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought it was better than that, but that's okay.
Yeah, last one dragged just a little bit low on him. Man, look at that. The pitch on those darts, I'm telling you.
Yeah. He would have, he would have made the mechanically unsound but really good darter lineup that we had.
Yes. Yeah, but what's funny is when you're in the arena with him, it really doesn't look like that crazy of a throw.
No, it doesn't. Well, and it's an interesting one by Steve that his second dart, both rounds he's gone up there, is barely stuck in the board. The first one was resting on the first dart he threw that stayed in the board, fortunately. His second one there flipped right out.
Yeah, Phil's going to move over a little bit, open up that 20 bet a touch. Gets 45. So after that first round from Bubba, it's kind of been low scoring here to start. And it definitely is low scoring for these guys. We won't see this very often. This is a first early round nerves, I think.
Yeah, this is where we get going, right? But the first team to come out of this with the first couple of victories usually does pretty well on the night. But often it's not so much about dart skill these first two games. It's about how quickly you can start getting down just playing your game and not worrying about the cameras or the lights or the.
Well, Jason, you asked these players some questions earlier this week. What'd you ask them? What'd they come up with?
Well, some of the interesting facts I told you about Phil here. He never plays any games in warm up. Only he just wants to throw at the board. But he also shoots every day. He shoots a little bit less than what Jacob does. Shoots about 20 minutes every day. One of the interesting things I've learned about Jacob, his dream player was to play with Danny Lobby.
Hey, there you go.
Hey, we could have probably arranged something like
We
that.
probably could have.
Yeah, we'll be happy to make
That'd be
your
cool.
dreams come true, my friend. He just went to the Booyah Cup.
Yep.
Really glad to see that. When a young man with his talent starts traveling, it's always tough at first because you're never going to do real well, no matter how good you are. It's just a whole different environment. But the more he does it, the better he'll start doing and really start making a name for himself.
Yep. Steve's just looking to get his partner down to an
Yeah.
out, and he won't be able to do so.
And that's 3 darts that have really not stuck well for Steve. 2 have bounced out. One got fortunate stayed in there. But let's keep an eye on that tonight. See if Steve's dart's going to stick in the board.
Yeah, I can tell you that he is using the special World Cup World Championship Edition. Ooh, that one wires. That was almost a shot at the 148 from Phil. Michael Van Gerwen's from 2018, the gold edition ones.
Yep.
So they are steel tip. So the bounce outs are they're just landing weird with his throw.
Yeah. Could be.
Jacob gonna move
That's
There
down.
he
a big
goes.
last. 97
Good
score.
darts.
Great
82
cover
left.
shot. All right, Bubba's on 83. Trip 17. We'll leave the double 16 here. He gets the trip 17, so double 16 for Bubba. 24. And he gets it
Gets
on
it.
dart 3.
That's a great
That's a
start.
night shot.
Yep, and that's what Bubba can do. That is what Bubba can do. And flip it back one more time because it was wrong in the wrong position the first time around. It's all good. As we're going to head back to the main board cam here as we get started in leg number 2 with Bubba starting. And this is the thing about playing against Steve Price
Yeah.
is he's going to talk.
You
Yes,
know
he
Steve's
does.
saying something in there.
Like, enjoy your one, or, wow, that was lucky.
Carrie, remind me of the which seed show. What was the name of your seed show that you were on?
Oh, my goodness.
I know you've played here before, right?
Yes, I played with Marcy, and
Okay.
we played against Ashley, and
Well, that had to be one of the first ladies' nights.
oh, it
Yeah,
was
yeah.
a blast. Those girls were
Oh,
amazing.
you were that chat. Were you that
Oh,
chat?
we were the one that blew it up
Yeah.
all week long. Yes,
They were in that chat.
Oh, yeah.
That was a fun one.
I was so nervous, but I really honestly had
That's
the time
Big
of my
Last by
life that
Phil.
night.
Oh, that was a good time. How long did it take you to settle down? Do you remember? Big Last
I
by Phil.
don't
and that
think
one.
I ever calmed down, if we're being honest.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Well,
no. Nope.
Come on, Steven. That
Is that
Got
last one
50,
on the inside?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right there.
55 score, but it bounced off that second dart. That's all right. They all stuck, though. It's an improvement.
Absolutely.
You see Bubba just hammers right around that trip 20 the whole way.
Yep.
81 points scored there for Bubba. So a little
Let's
bit
take
of
a
a
close look at Jacob here, see how he's doing.
good second dart. There we
Yeah,
go.
it
Nice,
was a
nice
nice
darts.
Stayed close in, got the 125 out of him. Brings it back in. Phil sitting on 267. Now he's got some options here. He has his move now, probably. He could stay there to
Yep.
get 167 left, but leaves 207. Steve sitting on 296 is just going to try and get low. That's a good start.
There he
Yeah,
goes.
there we go.
125 follows
he's
by a
settling in.
121. Leaves 175, so not on and out, but right back in this thing. Ooh, that was wild from Bubba. I have not seen something like that from him.
You know, it seems like he's almost losing balance.
Yeah,
It's
he
gotta
puts a
be
lot
tough.
of lean
Yeah.
into it.
Interesting fact about Bubba, he refuses to wear jeans.
Well, Bubba is one of the nicest dressed
Yeah.
dart players every time. He wears slacks and nice shoes. So
He's dressed the part. All right, Phil.
Phil sitting on 164. Is he going to look down to the 19s? He did try to hit
Yeah, he went
six
the right way at least.
19s. Now he'll try and go down. He's going to look back down at the bottom of the board, I believe. Just kidding. All right, Steve Price on 126. 19 is the first dart.
He probably knows it. Yep.
And
That's
he's
a
going to
big
stay
first.
right there.
Oh,
no,
there it is
shoot.
again.
That is killer.
Here's the thing, though. It's only happening to him.
Yeah, I know. That's
Mhm.
but
Yeah.
still, that's still rough to deal with. 108 here from Bubba. See what he
Should-
does.
Should be starting on the 18s.
He could also go 20s here.
Oh, ones.
Ones was not the right option. As he leaves 105. That is no longer an out for him. 85 left. See if he moves down to the 15s. He does. But Jacob on 50. Let's see what he does. I don't know. He's not going to do that. He's definitely not doing that. Why would he do that?
I would have gone for it personally, to be honest with you.
Camera work, Mr. Oz.
Tim, where are
I'll
you?
tell you what.
Where
I
are
would have
you,
gone
Tim?
for it. I mean, I don't,
All right.
can't be mad if nobody else
52
wants
left. Now 32. Double 16 here for Phil.
Oh,
Drags
that's
it
not good.
into it. But Steve Price sitting on 40. First start a little high.
to. Bunch of wimps.
Second one drags
Okay.
low. Double 10.
There
Gets
it
it on
is.
dart 3 with a little fist pump. And we
Way
have a
to go,
1-1
Steve-O.
tie.
There you go, buddy.
I'm telling you, I knew it was going to be a good match. I love how you keep switching it to the wrong team going first on the.
Oh, well.
All right. Our first leg of cricket. Jake's
There it
switching
goes.
quickly and got it to work out. 4 19s on the board. Bubba's going to look up at the 20s. Carrie, your cricket strategy, how would you describe it? Are you more of a pointer? Are you more of a hero shots from time to time? What do you do?
Oh, no. I'm not a hero shot person at all. Brad's my partner. He would kill me.
Yeah, there you go. As we get a
But I
6 mark there from
definitely
Steve.
typically start 19s, 18s. I'm not a strong 20 player. I never have been.
Okay. So you'll purposefully start down on the 19s if you have to start?
Honestly, most likely I'm going to start the 18s.
Okay.
But I will do 19s depending on what they've done if they've started.
Interesting.
Let's give a shout out to Kevin Schaefer, 750 stars. Chad
Hey,
Smock,
Kevin.
1,200 stars. Thank you, Chadwick. Chad.
Ron Thompson,
Ron.
100 stars. Eric Ramsey, 50 stars. Thank you, Chadwick. What is that? You're just calling anyone whatever you want tonight, aren't you?
Yeah. Eric's loving my camera work.
He shouldn't be.
All right, Steve-O.
And Steve closes the 18s, and he's going to move down to the 17s here. They're just kind of moving around the board with a 4.0 average.
They have settled in cricket very well.
Yes, and on the reverse of that, Phil and Bubba struggling here with cricket.
Josh Martian, another couple 100 stars. Josh, that's the second time. Thank you, sir. Trip 17.
Yeah, it does close it, but doesn't really do much more than that. And Jake's been kind of on fire here.
It's always frustrating when you hit it with your first start. And then,
Oh, no. That might be more
Ooh.
frustrating.
yep, they seem to rush that a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's all right.
Guys, we appreciate all the support. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am Sean Green of To The Point Streaming, joined as always by the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Jason Ives. And the beautiful Carrie Landrum is our guest host for this evening.
Thank you,
Oh,
sir.
that's an open round by Bubba there. Come on, Bubba.
We are here for the Fort Wayne Invasion. This is Steve Price. Him and his teammate, Jacob Cook, are playing for Team Indy tonight. And the Fort Wayne team of Bubba Yablonsky and Phil Garmeyer. This is Phil stepping up right here.
Allie McQueen, 100 stars. Ryan, 310 stars. Thank you, guys. Give us a like. Give us a share, folks. And the more people that can subscribe to the channel, the better off we are from that standpoint. Anything we do to help you out, we're going to got some things planned coming up here, so some great events. We'll talk about those in a little bit here. But thanks for tuning in tonight. Please give us a share. These players deserve it, as Sean likes to say, and I couldn't agree more. They all deserve us giving them a watch, and we'll try and entertain you all the way through. Should we go from there?
As I was saying, no, I'm kidding. You're like, I'm going to go off on a tangent now, too.
Yeah.
In the middle of mine. I love it. Oh, goodness.
There's the reason why I only sit in for a leg or two.
Pat, how's it going, sir? Guys, we appreciate your tuning in with us. Your support is everything to us, but your share is also everything to
closing.
us. Get more people watching along. These guys do deserve it.
Well, he closed there as opposed to...
No, he pointed.
Oh, he pointed.
Yep.
My bad.
Yeah, this is why you only send him for a leg or two.
Yeah. I'll tell you what.
It's not anything
Yeah,
else.
at my age, 8:30 is late.
I love how relaxed he is. He's
Oh.
just going with
Yeah.
it, you know?
Hey.
Makes it up as he
Yeah.
goes.
Whiskey Bent Bar and Grill Bullseye Cam here, as Bubba's going to look at those bowls.
We got one of those, don't we?
We sure do. And he gets 2 of them. And we're going to stay right here for Mr. Steve Price, trying to get himself a couple bowls to close out this leg and take a 2-1 lead for the Indy team. And he gets it on dart
Double.
number 1.
Here it
And
is.
does a little
Nice job.
strut up to the board. I love it. So far, Steve and Jacob are turning up, which is not a fun spot to be in for Bubba and Phil, but Bubba and Phil are not throwing badly.
No,
No.
well, it's still 2-1.
Yep.
You know, that's a good sign.
It's early here in a race to 8.
I don't think Bubba's thrown his best darts yet either.
No, not at all.
Oh, that's a big
That was
last.
a big last one.
Yeah.
As we are back here at 5:01. Jacob moved over to the 18s on dart 2 and stayed there for dart 3, but does not hit it.
He's had more success dropping down to the 19s.
All right, let's see what Phil can do to get going.
That's a good first.
Yeah, his darts lay pretty flat, so I don't think he liked that first dart, honestly.
That's a nice round.
Steve's darts also lay flat, almost so flat that if it's anywhere close to the trip, he needs to avoid it on the second dart. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Never mind. Touch all 3 together, and you get a clean 60 there for Mr. Steve Price. Carrie, you said you have not seen Bubba or Phil throw before. What are your impressions of their throw?
Well, I'm still studying Bubba's.
Yep.
It's very different. I mean, it works for him, obviously, but it's very different. Phil, I mean, he's very straight on, calm. He looks calm.
Yep.
Not sure how he's feeling yet, but
He doesn't have much of a follow through at all.
no.
And it's kind of weird. It looks like he kind of jerks the dart a little bit, but it's scoring. So
Yeah, I was about to say, I've seen him on to the point where he's not missing with that throw.
yeah, he's a very good player. Steve's also very good. He's probably
Yeah.
got some of the best form out there, quite
Yeah.
frankly.
Yeah.
Yeah, he goes straight back, straight
Yeah.
through. Nice and clean looking. It looks very relaxed. Bubba's is anything but a relaxed looking throw. But
I mean, it
That's
works
big
for
last
him,
from-
but
yep.
every time he throws, I
Yeah.
see him turn his waist. I'm like, I've not seen that before.
Well, and he
I
kicks that back foot up too, and that usually
Okay.
provides a lot of inconsistency. But he seems to land it.
Works
So
for him.
that's a nice dart.
Nice
That's
dart,
two nice
Jacob.
darts.
139 there from Jake.
That's great leave too.
Leaves his partner 80 after 15 darts.
Well, these guys are averaging 84 this round.
Yeah, but say there's nothing wrong with this.
Mm-mm.
This leg of darts from either team.
Ooh.
All right, let's see what Steve can do. This is all about staying straight. All right, 20
more
for
of those.
tops. Tops.
Ooh, that's
Ooh.
all right though.
Good
Yeah,
darts,
I like
though.
I like the look at it. He was aggressive with it, and I'm okay with that.
I'm just impressed with the camera work.
Bubba sitting on 142. Let's see how impressed you remain with the camera work. Now 122.
Hey.
Big
Leaves
stick.
his opponent or his partner 42, but Jake on 20, so double 10. Inside, so double 5. Oh boy. And he busts it.
Yep.
Okay.
Smart move.
Yeah,
Yep, but Phil sitting on 42. That's a dangerous spot to be in.
Yeah. 10 double 16.
This would feel kind of like a steal here for Phil and Bubba if they take this. 10 for 32. And he
Yeah,
gets it
there
on
it is.
dart number 1 at the double. So Jacob's going to kick himself a little bit after that one, as it is now 2-2. Heading to leg number 5.
I'm just not going to switch players or whatever. I'm right half the time.
Smart. That's smart. Look, I'm impressed you're using it, okay?
All right. Folks, a lot of you watching in the chat tonight, please give us a shout out. Brian Drew, 200 stars. Thank you.
Plus
200,
another
another
100.
50.
Yeah.
Another 50. Jamie Gerber, 100 stars. Jeremy Russell, 200. Thanks, guys.
Jennifer
You guys rock.
Clorgus, who
Nice.
is Phil's better half, 200 stars. Appreciate you for that.
Heather, Phil's one of Phil's kids. Heather was watching earlier on. I was
Awesome.
wanted to say
Oh,
hi.
there's my Avery.
Frank and Francis
Yeah.
are watching, even though Tim's not here. They're probably enjoying it quite a bit.
Yeah,
though.
shout out your people that are tuning in with you.
Yeah. So you want to hear another interesting fact?
Oh man,
Okay.
Absolutely.
so far you have just kept me on the edge of my seat
All right.
with these ones that you've given me so far. Your excitement level to tell these
I'm
fun
telling
facts.
you what.
You're like, you guys want to hear
Here's an
something
interesting
fun? Here you go.
November of this year, Kelly and Steve
Yeah.
have been married for 25 years.
What?
Amazing.
In a row.
Congratulations.
In a row.
Yeah.
No breaks.
Man,
No
what a
break.
saint.
She
She
is.
must
She has a
be.
halo.
Yeah. I tell you what.
I guarantee you there's not a day that's been very boring for her.
Eric Black, 200 stars. Thank you, sir. Appreciate
Yes,
that.
thank you very much, guys. Ryan George, 200 stars. What's up, brother?
So let's talk about the Fort Wayne, the dart scene in Fort Wayne right now. They've got a vendor called Pace Vendor that's gone in.
Mhm.
They've opened up in like 10 bars up in Fort Wayne. So, and we just had Indiana State up there, right? And that was a beautiful venue.
It was
quite frankly.
awesome.
They have a couple of tournaments, just purely Fort Wayne tournaments. They have an all cricket tournament. Then they have just a city tournament up there. Both of those are steel. The scene in Fort Wayne's it's cracking.
It's
out
been
very
very
good.
heavy steel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I very much remember going. My first steel tip tournament was in Fort Wayne. So
Steve's coming up here in 131.
yeah.
Where do you open up on a 131?
Well, there's two ways to go about it. The 5's not one of them.
No.
106.
Oh.
Sorry. Leaves his partner on the lowest 3-digit combination you have to go with. 99, you have to throw all 3 darts of
that's
that.
not a great leave.
But
They got a little bit of time, it seems.
Is that
We'll
a
see
trip?
what
That's
Phil
a trip
does,
20,
though.
193, 173. Come on, make a smart play. here.
Oh,
Oh,
that'll work.
big
Yeah,
darts.
1040 won't work.
Big
it's always
Won't hurt
smart
none.
when you hit it.
Yep.
113 left, so now there's a lot of pressure on this 99 from Jake. Tops. Oh, he
Oh,
went
wait.
16 for
Ooh.
double 16.
Oh.
Oh.
And he is on the outside,
Oh.
and my goodness, the camera
Good
work
try.
made
Yeah.
that interesting.
Yeah, it was a lot better when they stayed on one number. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
I jumped back in my
93
seat.
left, so trip 19 will leave double 18. He does not
Yeah.
get it.
Puts himself on 84. Trip 20 is the way to go.
And then Mr. Steve
There you go.
Price, the closer so far in this, is left with 32.
And he does it. First start.
Of course he does.
Oh, boy. You're going to pick tonight for that, huh?
Oh. Well, you know. Don't worry about me over here, folks.
No
oh,
worries.
Dear goodness. All right. Here we go. Bubba, this is our second cricket leg.
Here we go.
Steve and Jake were very strong in the first cricket leg, but they did start. Only a 2 mark.
3-2. It's nice to have a good game.
Yeah, this is a close one.
Ron
start off
Thompson,
with.
another 100 stars. John Mink watching in the chat.
Hi, John Boy.
Liz Koch watching her husband shooting right there. Tim saying Carrie is killing it. He's
Oh,
probably
I
a little
missed you
envious.
tonight.
He's envious of my camera work.
I know I am.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Well,
The bad thing is that he practices like 4 times a week, too. Just for fun.
I'll tell you what, Phil's really picked up his game quite a bit here.
Yes, he is.
It's a
I
big,
think he's
This is-
getting in the mode.
I was
He's,
going to say,
full mark.
yeah.
this is the Phil that I know.
Yeah.
This Phil, he's pretty deadly, but look at who. Speaking of
Uh-oh.
deadly, Steve
Uh-oh.
Price
Steve-O.
throwing in a 4 mark, and that could have easily been 7. J-Mac in the chat here. Brad Waghorse says, go Fort Wayne. John Mink says, hiya. Yeah, Tim, miss you a lot, buddy. Hope you're doing well.
definitely.
Thanks for this.
Patrick says Phil's buzz is kicking in.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that could be what it was. It's an open round by Jacob there. He's not going to be happy with that. Steve giving them little nugs, a little encouragement in the background there.
Phil does close it out. So now look back up at the 20s there. Get
There
some
you
more
go.
points on the board. But Steve's going to have to look at a different number now.
Darby Smith likes my camera work. I'm just going to share that with you.
Darby, she's nice to me. So that should tell
Darby
you all
is
you
nice
need
to
to know.
everyone.
I was born in Derby, England. Right, so
Oh, hey, there you go.
you know, she better be nice to me. She holds my namesake.
Well, someone's got to. As there's a close
There we
there
go.
from Bubba. Jake now going to look at the 17s here. Oh, man, just on the wire. That's a tough lay for him. And only gets 2 of them out of it.
It's 2 more than he got last round, though, so he's still not going to be happy the way he's playing right here. Phil needs to close the 17s. Just keep this comfortable.
Thanks, Darby. We appreciate that. We love you, too. All right, Phil for the close here. Gets it done.
Mm-hmm.
Tina, Mama Tina, always love you.
So much. Hello, Adrian.
Hello, Linda Sterling. How are you? Linda Anglin. This big first by Steve.
It's a pretty good second one there by Steve, too.
Good darts.
Wow, nice 5 mark.
Steve.
Drags him right back into it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
When people aren't walking up to him and asking him when they play next or what level he's at, he's pretty good at darts.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, his throw's just so naturally easy. He's a huge Gerwin Price fan, too, because of the namesake.
Yep.
Yes. It's his cousin, remember?
Yes.
First by Jacob. That's more like it, Jake.
There you
There
go.
you go.
Nice
Mark from
darts,
Jake, and
Jacob.
All of a sudden, you blink, and
Yeah.
Jake and
right back
Steve
in it.
now have a point lead.
Let's see. 18s or 17s. Where you going to go, sir?
I might think 17's here just because of how close it is. Now he moves over to stay in the 17s. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he gets the
Oh,
triple
Gets
in the
the
last
triple.
one. What a big last
Yeah.
dart there, and Steve knows it.
It's in his eyes.
Yeah.
Steve's like, I got this.
Well, he just needs a bunch of 15s. He'll be all right.
I don't know. If I hit a trip 15 on the first start, I might be tempted to peek over. Now it's kind of a moot point. But he gets 3 of them.
He gets
Nicely
3 of
done.
them.
Thanks. Are you talking about his darts or my camera work?
His darts,
Yeah.
Okay.
for sure.
Check it. Bubba's probably going to go 18s, you think?
What?
He has leaned more that direction, hasn't he? The 18s.
Yeah,
I don't
think
know.
I think he goes 18s and
Yeah,
not 17s.
he's looking 18s for sure.
Yeah,
And there's
nice
a
one.
There's a
big
big
trip.
one.
He's dropping down.
Oh.
Take another crack at it. Go on.
He
Oh.
He did. What a wire on that second dart. That
Yeah.
was unkind to Team Fort Wayne.
It's a good first, though.
Jacob's just going to walk it on in.
Here
Oh,
we go. Got
overwalks it.
3.
So now a clean, easy sweep here on the 15s.
3
for
15s.
Phil.
You're in good shape, Phil. There's one.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Is he going to stay?
Point?
He
No,
did
he
stay.
He got 2 of them.
I don't like that move because now it's just 1, 1, and 2.
I think Steve's coming back
Yeah.
with a vengeance here.
I'm telling you, if Steve hits that first one, he's going
That's
to
a good
look at the
one.
17 now. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Does he go for,
18s?
does he
Yep.
go for it?
Sure is. I like the move.
Oh,
I like the move. It's
Yes.
it's
Yeah.
it's dangerous, but in this type of match, in this type of a scrappy leg, you got to go for it.
What about it, Bubba? Are you going to close that first or are you going to score first? 400 stars, John Meng. Thank you.
I agree, John.
I love you, John Mink.
Carly Elizabeth Murphy giving 200
there's the
stars for
points.
Carrie being amazing.
Oh, love you, Carly.
There's one.
There's the point lead.
He stays up there with a big
Nice
trip.
darts.
Yeah, that'll do.
Yep.
Okay.
So now firmly in control. Let's see if Jacob can change that. That's a
There's
good
a-
first dart. Ooh, a little wild on the second one.
Ooh.
He was already thinking about what he was going to do with dart
Yes.
number 3. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Absolutely.
He was wondering in his own mind if he was going to shoot at the 18s or not after dart number 2. And Phil smartly just going back to points there and hits a
Yeah.
double
Double.
hole on
Nothing
dart
wrong with
3.
that.
That's a
Big
dagger.
third dart.
Let's take a first look at our whiskey bent Super Bowl cam. You see fibers in there. Can you see those fibers, Carrie?
Clear as day, bud.
There you go.
You're hired.
Thank you.
Nice.
There's 2. And he
There
gets
you
all
go.
3 in there with those MVGs. And what a nice ring he was wearing, too. Did you see that? That sparkle.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right, one bull to win.
To make it 3-3 and tie this bad boy back up.
Oh,
And
look at
Oh,
that.
big dart.
he overachieves and hits a
Yeah.
double. We got ourselves a 3-3 tie again.
Oh, Laren, I love you.
Absolute sweetheart. I agree with that, too, by the way. I'm all on board.
Oh.
Nate Davis.
Well, Darby
What's
still
up,
likes
brother?
me. Big first. Start out with a ton. there you go.
Nice
Start out with a
darts,
ton
Jacob.
40, sir. Well done.
Love it.
Yeah, that'll be a decent start tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Not quite perfect, but it'll
Hey, it's close.
Like we said, folks, we're going to start seeing those averages creep up. It's not too late. Give us a like. Give us a share. Let's get this feed out there. get these people watching.
Carly sends 100 stars for Jake's shirt.
I know, isn't it the best? I said, Jacob, are those cupcakes on your shirt? He's like, no, they're just skulls with flowers. I love him.
So it's way more dangerous than
Absolutely.
it looks. Look at this from Steve trying to
Match that ton 40.
Nice.
gets a ton
Run up
himself.
there and grab that dart before it falls out.
I think it was laying on top of the other
Yeah.
dart. Riley Wolf says, "Where's my love, Carrie?"
Love you.
Marcella Thompson.
My girl from up north.
There you go.
Oh, that's a wild first by Phil there.
Yeah, the Indy team is making them press a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is not working out in the favor of Team Fort Wayne currently. Jason's going to try and keep with the status quo of hitting tons. That's a decent idea.
Shout out to Emily Montgomery watching from down sunny Florida.
Hi, Em.
Miss you, M. Michael
Carly
Walters.
Elizabeth Murphy sending 100 stars. Thank you, Carly.
Michael Walters watching from North Carolina.
That brother-in-law.
Yep. How you doing, brother? Literally. 81 scored there from Bubba. And here's Mr. Steve Price, or Steady Steve Price.
Yep.
I think it's a 1. Ruins my whole entire nickname that I had for him.
He only hits good darts.
Nice.
What a
There we
kid.
go.
There
Big
we go.
stick on that third one, Steve.
Leaves his partner 139, and
Shout
their
out.
opponents are on 374.
Shout out to Miss Ashley Elizabeth, one of our biggest supporters out there watching tonight. Hello, Ashley. Hope your new apartment is beautiful.
Oh, there you go. Emily Ann Garmeyer says Henry is off to bed. He says he hopes you had a great day and you have fun playing darts. Love you,
Jacob.
Grandpa Phil.
Jacob taking his first crack at the 139. That's a big first. Trip night.
Oh,
Top
Yay!
darts.
That's a
139.
big
that's a
out.
big darts, baby.
Boom goes
Very
the
nice.
dynamite for
All
Jacob
right.
Cook. Takes out the 139.
We don't always get a boom goes to that.
We don't. That
No,
one
we
was
don't.
well
That was
deserved.
awesome.
That was excellent.
Woo!
And I caught it on the camera, too, which is even more amazing.
I'm impressed.
Yeah, thank you. Tim's getting nervous. He may show up here for like 8 just to do the cameras because he's nervous about his job.
That might be one of the biggest outs we've seen here on stream as a part of the siege. I think that one might be.
I was getting ready to say I think Jacob may be the 180 for the night. I'm voting that.
Carrie Ann, 310 stars. Ron Thompson, 100 stars. Thank you.
Yeah, guys, that was a big out there from Jake.
Yeah. Even his wife is telling him to go get it.
You
Thanks,
love-
everybody watching the chat. It's lovely to have people chatting along with us. It's like having a fourth commentator.
Oh,
Absolutely.
my mama bear and my little girl watching. Love you guys.
So you guys, Sean, you're off to Vegas here in the next day or two, I understand. Are you
I
excited?
am.
Tell us about that little adventure.
Leaving on a jet plane, and I don't know when I'll be back again.
Don't worry, I got it all handled.
No,
Melissa Meek, 145 stars. Thank you, Mel.
I am working for USA Darts, Mr. Will Stewart of USA Darts, this week for NDA Team Dart in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Solid 96 by Mr. Price there.
So I'm excited for that. It's
Now
going to be
you're
a lot
going
of
for a
fun.
week in Las Vegas, right?
Yes, I'll be there the
Yeah.
entire week.
You may come back like all just completely Vegased out.
I don't know what that means, but it
Yeah.
sounds scary.
It
It's
is
a little
scary.
bit.
It's a lot. A week in Vegas is a lot.
That's a long time.
Yeah,
I
that's
might be a little bit sleepy. That's all right.
That's a long time.
4 days was perfect. I don't think I could stay longer.
Well, I don't have a choice.
Well,
but
maybe if I was working.
yeah, that's what I'll be doing. At least half the time.
And look at the Price Coke team going here. They're
Yeah.
putting up some numbers all of a sudden. Another 84 average we're seeing. 66 over the whole set so far.
Yeah, and that last leg was a huge one.
Yep.
They went out in 15 darts, so
That's awesome.
And Steve's throwing some fire right now.
yeah, they are focused.
Yeah.
Leaves
Love it.
150.
Love it. Tight match.
See if Jacob goes the bull route on the 150.
I would.
That'd be
Yeah.
sweet,
Yeah,
wouldn't it?
no shocker, but I would.
I know. And you probably put the camera on it already on the
Yeah.
Super Bowl cam just to get ready
Yeah.
for it.
I'm assuming he would. I don't know why he wouldn't. Jason sending 530 stars. Thank you, Mr. Bourne.
Jersey
Oh,
20.
First.
Oh, he went for the trip 18 to leave double 18.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
He is on fire.
He's throwing great here down at the bottom of the
Yes,
legs.
he is.
Oh, boy.
He's in that zone.
They're up to an
The
87,
Jacob zone.
Up to an 87 average.
Got Mr. Grammer says a week is a long time in Vegas. Michael says Vegas for a week is amazing.
With Sean.
Exactly.
And then Kevin Schaefer said, I'm going to be in Vegas for 12 days. And I was like, oh, boy.
That's a long time.
No, thank you.
The BDJ means Big Darts Jake.
All right. Nothing wrong with that.
I think it means something else, but I'm not going to talk about it. There's a trip.
Oh.
Leaves himself on 32.
32.
That's a good miss.
Yep. Nothing wrong like
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
nice start.
Just like he
Steve.
drew
nice
it up.
start.
Exactly the way he
That
planned
was
it.
planned.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. And we all of a sudden have a 5-3 lead here
Uh-oh.
for Team Indy.
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it.
And as we head to cricket, and we're going to stay on this
Jacob's
cam for no
starting.
reason.
It's going to be a lot more fun watching it from here.
And there's the close and the points on
Big
20.
start for
We got
Jacob.
a 5 mark.
And he's not staying up there at a point. He's
Love
going right
it.
down to the 19th.
You're seeing Michael had to ruin it, didn't he?
Let's see if Fort Wayne can answer this, though. I mean,
Just-
let's.
It's crazy I'm saying this, but just a 3 mark.
Yeah, let's not rule Fort Wayne out here. They just
Steve?
got to gather themselves. Steve going back up for points.
Yeah, this is an
Yes.
interesting move. And I like it.
Oh, there he goes.
Steve may sense that something may happen. Let's see what. Phil's going to stay down here at the 19s, I assume.
Oh, boy.
Come on, in the middle.
There
you
it
go.
is.
There you go.
You listen to Jason.
Yeah, something good happens occasionally.
Yeah, that's a bold move. Oh, boy.
He's got it.
Now he's got to
gonna-
stay there.
He's
Gotta
going to
stay
get
there.
it.
And
Yep.
he does get the close, but he's not happy with that because
No.
now just a triple from Bubba gets the point lead. Now he can go triple on 22. There's
Yeah,
the
that's
There
a
it
nice
is.
there's the
one.
point lead. And there's a staying in that point lead.
Oh, look
Oh.
at that. That's a 7 mark and a half.
That's a huge round there for
It'd
Bubba.
technically be a 10.5 mark.
Wow.
Steve trying to get some points back here.
Ooh.
And it's just 2.
Michael says something that everyone on the north side of Indy has said before when Jake hit 6 good darts in a row. Well, that was fun.
Amen.
Yeah, we've all been on the other side of that.
Yeah.
Phil
When
looking
he's
to
in his
close the
zone.
20s. Another one of those. He closes them down.
He gets
Oh.
There
it.
you go.
That's
Hey,
good
he's
darts.
not happy about it, but he got it
He
done.
did.
All right, puts Fort Wayne in a winning position so far in this match. Let's put it that way.
Let's see what Jacob's going to do.
He's gonna have
Oh,
to
right
go
on the
down.
wire, and that's a tough first start for him. Gets a
It
3
gets
mark.
all 3 of
Yeah.
them, though.
Yeah, that first start kind of blocked him out of
Mhm.
the second and the third, and he couldn't move at that point.
It looks like he's looking. It's hard to tell looking at his eyes whether he's looking up or looking down.
Yeah, the glare kind of gets you.
Yep.
He's looking up now.
It's a smart move. Stay up
Good
there. Way to go.
darts.
It's 4 of them.
72 points scored.
Bubba is not playing around.
Nope. Let's see. Steve, stay down here at the 17s.
Oh, come on.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's
Oh,
not
dear.
going to be happy with
Yep.
that.
Let's going to keep it right here because I imagine Phil's going to go down and try and hit all 3 of them here.
Thank you, Boomhauer.
Yeah. Anything I can do to help. I'll be your guide for tonight's tour.
Farmer Fran, Boomhauer, whatever you want to be, with someone who just mumbles stuff. I'm gonna say what I mean. I'm just gonna say right here.
Well, I'm telling you, I tire out. This is 9 legs I've had to call. I sit in for 2. all
Jason's
right?
like, I need a nap.
Jeez. I'm usually
I do
out.
this 3 days
I
a
was
week.
worried
Yeah.
about needing a nap. He needs
Oh,
one.
I'm usually off doing laundry and making dinner at this point in time.
That is true. You've stopped caring about the stream at this point in time. There's the close. Now he's probably going to move over to the 16s or 15s here. I don't think there's any reason for
he's
him to
looking
point,
up. Oh, I
Oh,
thought he
that's
was. It's
solid.
those darn glasses.
but there's goes the 16s. So now he's going to try and hit the 15s here too.
He likes to do a little
Those were
no-look
good
shot,
darts.
Oh, that's not what he's doing, I don't think.
right?
But he does close out the 16s as well and gets back into this.
Oh, big first start.
Steve and Jake
Good
are just gonna
darts.
scrap
Those
up
were
on the
very
7
good
mark again.
darts.
And they're
And a
going to go
point lead.
quietly.
And this happened last time, too. They're just a tough team to get a leg on.
That's a great match.
It absolutely is.
Phil points the first one. Now he's going to look at the 15s. Let's see what he does here. He has options. He's going to try and force something in there. And it was into the 18.
It's a wasted dart.
And Jacob is going to try and not waste this dart. Single 15 gets the point lead. There it is.
To go up.
Now he's trying to think about it. Yeah, he makes a smart decision
darts.
there. Because 5 marks is a little bit different than 3.
Absolutely.
So 37 points behind. He's got to hit 3 of them to get back to the point lead.
Bubba on those 18s. Boy.
Yeah, he's been killer. He's doing all the math right now. And for anyone just starting out to play darts, this is exactly what you need to do. Make sure you have that plan set up, ready to go.
Yeah.
He knows exactly how many 18s he needs to hit before he can even think about moving. He'll stay right there and doesn't even have to pause it.
He knows he needs a third.
Yep, and gets all 3.
There you go. So do take the point lead back. Means Steve's got to throw at the 15s first.
And again, you're seeing this from every single dart player that is playing tonight. They're pausing before they get to that line and making sure their
big
math is
dart.
correct.
It's a big first now. Should be
What are we
going up to
doing?
the 18s and closing them.
He
Oh.
tried.
Back down.
Back down.
Oh,
no.
look at
It's just
that.
hanging there.
That's a hanger, Sarge. And I killed tonight.
I'm sorry about that.
He came back to life.
There's a lot of love.
What? I said that with enthusiasm and excitement, right?
No, I
meant to.
When I'm supposed to go on bull camp.
I meant to.
All
You
right,
just take your little nap, your little mid-game nap.
Gets a point lead.
And he does not close out the 15s.
What a great match.
Okay.
Jacob,
on,
I think,
Jacob.
now takes a shot if he gets the first one in
All
there.
right, let's
Yeah.
get some points first, Jake.
There's the points.
Point lead taken.
He did take a shot.
Back to points.
There we
If
go.
they just would have hit singles.
Well, he rushed that second dart. if
He
you noticed.
did.
He
There was
needed
no breath in between.
He needed to slow down for a second.
Bubba again stepping back, doing all the math. He knows two of them get the point lead. Drop a dart, pick it up, dust it off. Smiles at the fact that it took a long time for him to get ready.
There we go.
Needs one more to get that point lead.
There it is. That's a trip. Go to the 15s.
And
Even
he
if you
win
only
at
get
it.
one. There you go.
So now a lot of work need to be done here for Steve. Needs 4 of them to get back that point lead.
Mr. Marco sending in 2,235 stars. Thank you.
Hi,
Brother.
Scotty.
Jacob
I
the
appreciate
Beard.
you. I appreciate that. Thank you, sir. All right. Phil, you got the point lead. Just close the 15, son.
Libby, Jacob's beautiful wife, says, our sons keep telling me to stop yelling.
Going at the Bulls. Hits 1.
I love that.
Double bull for the win.
Oh.
Okay, Jake.
All right. What does Jake do here?
He's got to go Bulls, right?
Well, that's ideal.
Oh,
you can
that
see
was
the
a
mark.
toughie. That was a toughie.
All right, as we head to the Whiskey Bit Bar and Grill Super Bullseye Cam for Bubba Yablonsky.
2 to win.
And he went off a little bit on the first one. Second one's in.
Oh.
And does not hit it. I think that first start was a point. It was on the 16.
Well,
Come on, Steve.
Steve Price going to step back, look at this. Needs all the bullseyes in the world. There's 2 of them.
Ooh,
that's
right
okay.
there.
Just a smooth throw.
Good
Telling you.
darts.
He's got a great throw.
All right, Phil, 1 bowl away from making this a 5-4 game.
So close.
Bobby Floyd watches tonight. Hey, Bobby.
Hey,
That one's just
Bobby.
Right on top.
First
That
start
one's right
blocked.
below.
The first start blocked him, and he
Ah.
doesn't get it.
Nope.
Michael wants to know what darts they're throwing with tonight.
Steve
Steel
Price
ones.
is throwing the Steve Price is throwing the MVGs, the 2018 World Championship editions.
Bubba is on 24-gram Harrows.
Yep. Keep going.
Jacob's just out of it there. Well, Jake was throwing, isn't he throwing MVGs?
No, he's throwing the J-Mac specials.
J-Mac
Yes.
specials, that's right. There's no name for them. Just kind of made up.
Yep, J-Mac gave them to him for $25. All they had was a weight on the
All right.
shady box.
So Andrew.
Is now 5-4.
Yeah, they won that one.
5-4. And they broke the throw technically on the cricket game, so we head to 5-0-1 again, where the pointing has.
Well, look at the
scoring
averages
power
that
has been fantastic.
Steve and Jacob are putting up almost a 70 average there.
Yeah, they're averaging 69.
That's almost 70.
Michael, I think the J-Mac specials they really have no idea.
Yep.
But he got them from J-Mac.
Yeah. That's about all we know, Mike.
We told you that they are J-Mac specials.
That's all we got for you, bud.
That's the most that we got on that. A lot of Fort Wayne love in the chat here tonight.
Yeah.
Love to see that.
Nice darts.
Hey, Fort Wayne people, we were every Tuesday at 8 o'clock. Give us a watch. It's always fun. It's always entertaining. And most of the time, I'm not on the camera, so it's usually a little bit better.
Yeah, guys, let us know where you're tuning in from. We are live here at the Castle in Indianapolis, Indiana. I am Sean Green of To The Point Streaming, joined by the lovely Carrie Landrum, our guest host tonight, and the sultry voice of the energetic, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Jason Ives.
Oh, thanks, folks. A pleasure to have you here.
Man, I'm telling you.
That's a big last by Steve-O.
Mm-hmm.
If you need your children to go to sleep, Jason is free to record some bedtime
creepy.
stories.
Yeah. Just don't start calling me Bill Cosby.
Oh, my goodness.
Big
Big
dogs right there.
That's a big
137.
137
Very
by
nice.
Bubba there.
Saved by the bell, as they say, with Bubba's 137. See what Jay can do to answer. Only 60. But you can see these guys are scoring. That's the lowest 3 darts
Yeah.
of this leg.
J-Mac sending us 139 star or 118 stars for the J-Mac specials.
There you go. That's how much they cost, too.
Yes.
118 stars.
Actually, Michael, I think the first one game went to Fort Wayne, right? Cricket went to the Indy guys.
The first cricket game went to Indy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it was,
we are playing a race to 8 tonight, folks. As you
Yep.
can see on the screen. We got one more cricket match left.
and that's a great last start.
Last-
68 is
yes.
always a fantastic score when that last start's in the 60, and it's always a terrible score when the first start's in the 60. That's why you always have to look at that one.
Makes sense.
Unlike the other ones, this one's close all the way down the board, it looks like.
41 scored. Leaves.
70 and a 78 average. We told you these guys they're capable of shooting in the mid-70s, each and every one of them.
Quite a few from Fort Wayne tuning in here. Riley Wolf says Fort Wayne player watching from Wisconsin Northwoods. So there you go. I do love my Wisconsinites.
127 left for Phil. Yeah, goes down for the trip 19. It's a single.
All right, so Steve on 146, trip 20, trip 18, double 16. Everybody knows the rules.
Or
Gets the 6.
six.
And there's the
Oh,
66.
Again,
Yes.
that last dart by Steve has
Yep.
been saving them all night long.
Saved by the LD, that last dart.
All right, a lot of people like to go 18s this route.
Lots of people go 19s as well, because 76 leaves 32.
He's got 70 left.
And he leaves his partner 60.
Yep.
But Jake's sitting on 80.
Yeah.
See what he does. Tops.
Could be. Well, it could go 16s. No.
Ooh.
That's tough. He went for the
Oh.
double bull.
bullseye.
That's all right. Nothing wrong with that.
You have
25
to
left.
there.
Yep.
All right, Phil on 60. 20 for tops. You got to stay straight on this first dart. And that's been a problem for Phil. All right, double
Uh-oh.
10. That's all right.
I'll get there eventually. Glad he waited.
He waited for you.
Yeah.
He knew.
All right, double 7.
Oh,
And you
that's
could have
a-
gone with double 16 cam or
Yeah.
double 19 cam or just screw it.
Yeah, let's talk about.
All right,
being
25
left
left. They're asking each other who's in charge. Him or the
They
devil.
got to fix the dart connect first. So they got lefts. They've got 7. There you go.
There we
do,
go.
do they fancy double
And
12
9 double 8.
or double 8?
9 for the
Oh.
double 8.
Ooh. And the devil was in charge. All right. 3 for double 2 is the most likely route here. 5 for double
not what
1.
he's taking.
And he
Ooh.
leaves the madhouse.
I think Jacob's taking this one.
Yep, this would make it 6-4 if Jacob gets this double 4. Oh, bent the wire. And
There
he
it
gets
is.
What a marker from dart number 1. Jacob gets it on dart number 2, and we have a 6-4 lead for the Indy team. They're trying to hold off this siege.
Michael Walter said, can we make this best down to 15? Because this is good stuff.
I'm
Well,
telling you.
We could, but you'd be watching it in silence because I'm going to bed.
You know,
Jason's like, I already need a nap. I'm not staying for more.
Yeah.
it's amazing how Michael's mood changes depending on the score line.
Well, of course, Jacob's playing. I mean,
know. Last time we were devils for the teams we created and stuff. Megan Green goes, "Yeth." See all the north side love there for Jacob and Miss Carrie.
Aw.
I don't get any north side love.
Yes, you do.
Come on, Bubba, you need a bigger start than that. Come on, Steve.
Yep, Steve's going to try and keep this going. Got 81 last time.
Got to have a little confidence going there. 2 games away, 2 legs away from winning this whole thing.
There's a good second dart. Then he
Steve
gets
starts-
66 again.
He's gotten through that darts falling out period.
He likes this
first
grand
3 or 4 games.
Grand Slam breakfast.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nikki Joe. Love you, girl.
Whatever, Michael. No, he knows
Thanks
I'm
to
just
everybody
messing with him.
watching out there tonight. We really do appreciate it. We do this every Tuesday night at 8, unless everybody's in Vegas, which is next week, so we won't be here next week. Although I may just put on a show by myself.
You should.
Hey.
See how many viewers you get.
I'll come back and hang out with you, Jason.
Thank you. That'll be 1.
Now you'll have more viewers.
I'll have 1 less now. Fort Wayne team starting to press a little bit, we see. Oh, dear. We have a little bit of an accident behind us here. Steve pointing and calling this one. Pointing to the stands.
Sorry about that.
You have a little, God bless you. You okay over there? Do we need a mop?
I just sneezed on Carrie, I'm pretty sure.
All right.
Sorry about that.
That's always good to do if someone's just coming out of an operation. No worries at all.
I was so worried about not having that sound on the mic that I just
Right.
sneezed right on Carrie instead. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. I forgive you.
Oh my goodness.
Throughout the course of the night, you got to make choices.
I'm walking home, I guess. She'll just take
you
my
drove
car.
me. You cannot leave me. Just don't sneeze on me again, please.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're okay.
That was so funny.
All right, Bubba.
Michael,
on,
you're
you're
an
still in
angel
it.
for that comment, buddy.
Yeah. You're still in this right now, Bubba. We just need a couple of big darts. And that's
Not going to do it. Only
No.
40 scored. Steve's sitting on 196, and this is where these guys have been really good, is getting
Strong.
down to these outs. You're seeing it right here again.
Well, these guys are hitting a trip
Nice.
every visit.
round.
And,
Yep.
Yeah,
and
that-
Steve
and
is
that's
very, very quickly becoming Mr. 66.
Yes, he is 66, 68.
Mr.
He's
Byron
loving it.
Butterfield, 500 stars. Thank you, sir. It's 8 weeks in a row for that young fella.
Nathan wants to know if you guys are doing the showdown.
No, we are not doing a showdown this year. That's Cincinnati Streaming, those great guys over there. They're coming over and doing the showdown this year.
Yeah.
Wish them all the luck.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All
Jacob
right.
with that triple.
Yeah, he did not have to go for to leave the bullseye route, and he did not. He left his
Nice
his
dart.
partner
Plenty
at
of time.
stops. Smart darts there from Jake.
It's very smart darts. I'd like to see what his average is going to be for tonight. He's shooting really well now.
He sure is.
I'm really happy for the kid, too.
I'm impressed with their team average of a 67.
You know, Jacob's so serious usually. I've seen him smile tonight more than I think I ever have.
Yeah. We had the same thing last week with Mary Beth.
Oh,
Yep.
absolutely. She was back there dancing.
And we talked to these players all week long trying to
Tops.
scare them.
The North Point Bank doubles cam.
Steve moving over
Oh.
so he could hit the
Have
20.
no idea where that dart is. It's
Yeah.
in the 20. All right, so
All
Phil
right,
on
Phil.
160. This would beat the 139 out.
Yeah, let's see if you can't do it.
He'll start on the 20s, that's for sure.
Ooh, not
Ideally.
what he wanted.
Yeah. That's okay.
That ideally call. It's just worked out so
A
perfectly.
little bed and breakfast for everybody.
Thank you, Dan Sr.
Hi, Michael Pratt from North Carolina.
Yes, sir.
Let's go to our double 10 cam. Jacob kindly waits for me.
Okay.
Double 5. He
There
gets
it
it.
he
is.
gets it. Yeah.
Look at that. Woo!
There we go.
They are
It is
one
now
leg away.
7-4. Miss Carey called 8-5.
I did.
So I guess we already know that Bubba and Phil are going to win this next leg. Why play it?
We're back to cricket, though. Let's
Last
see what
leg of cricket right
Ooh,
here,
I
right
We're
don't
back
now.
to cricket, and they throw first. So there's every opportunity for them to do well right here. If he gets off to a good start, he needs a trip.
Dozer says Steve has at least a ton hidden in that beard.
Absolutely.
Oh, Michael.
There we go. Now's your opportunity, Phil.
Yeah, Mike Pratt, congratulations on your hole-in-one, buddy.
Yeah, that is awesome.
That's amazing. Darby goes hot lunch. That seems like something I would yell out at an exciting moment.
Come on. One more of those. Hey, yeah, he
It's
snuck
in.
it in there.
Okay, come
Yeah.
on, Steve.
All right, Steve's going to look somewhere other than the 20s probably, but, just stay on this camera.
Well, I would go 20s myself. Trying to help him out.
Oh, he is going
he
20s
is going
now.
20s now. He
Yes.
must have heard you.
Well, it's too early in the match to start. You're only down by 20 points.
Oh, no, I hope they're not listening to the stream in there. We'd be
Yeah.
killing them right now.
Yeah. Don't get too down on yourself. Keep it close early. All you gotta do is win one leg. All right, bub. Let's put some more points on the board right here. You like those 18?
I know. I'd have to close those just to get him away from his fingertips.
I agree with that.
Let's see. That's
Maybe
good.
Jacob will.
This is an interesting call. Is Jacob going to follow him up
No.
there?
Nope.
He's
No.
looking down. He's not being dictated about his opponent. That's okay.
That's
Good
good.
darts.
Smart move. It's a veteran move right there.
Yep. You can tell that him playing in this DPFL has really changed his demeanor on how he plays. He plays a lot more maturely, I guess is the word I would use.
Yeah.
Bill's staying up there in the 18s. Closed them. He's going to go down and try and close the 19s.
Yeah, and
Oh,
hits a
back
trip
up.
18.
That's a solid 5 mark.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that.
All right, let's see what Mr. Steve Price can do on these 19s.
Yeah,
Gets
you know,
3 of them.
stay solid. Bubba's got to close them and then go point. He's looking to point right out the gate. And he closes them.
Big triple.
There you go.
Big darts from Bubba Yablonsky.
Yeah, it's not over yet, says Fort Wayne. We're not ready to go home.
Well, no, we already know they're going to win this leg. Gary called 9-5 or 8-5.
8-5.
So,
Yeah.
why are we surprised right now?
Yeah, remember the last cricket leg though? They came back strong
Yes.
on the Bulls.
Oh,
So-
there goes the 17s in
Yeah.
one dart.
And that's
There goes the
Oh,
16s in
boy.
one dart.
Uh-oh.
Oh, those are good
boy,
darts.
7 mark
Good
there
darts.
for
We were
Phil.
so close to getting a boom.
I know. But isn't that so sad?
Well,
that
we had one tonight.
we did.
I don't recall a night we've had 2 in one night.
There's
Nice
a trip.
big
first.
dart.
There's a good second, too, as here comes Steve doing what Steve
Yeah.
does. He usually 7 marks the 15, so.
Yeah, these guys come back late.
there go the
There you
go.
15s.
There you go. Go to that bull, son.
Oh,
he went point.
Trip
the
18.
18s again.
Smarter dart than
Yeah.
what Jason was trying to tell him to do.
Well, that's yet to be proven.
You're right. Let's go tell him to back it up and throw that last dart again at the bullseye. See if it
oh,
helps.
did he get that second one or third one a double?
No,
Nope,
can't tell.
single.
Only got 2. Yeah, we can't tell. We don't have like a super bullseye cam or anything to like tell. That'd be ridiculous. There's one for the Whiskey Bent Barn Grill bullseye cam. There's
There's
2.
Two. There's
That there.
nice
Yeah.
darts.
Let's
Double
forget about
big
the shot.
darts.
That was brilliant camera work. All right, 7-5. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, this Fort Wayne team ain't going to go down quietly.
There's a little fist bump action from Jake and Steve. I think they're inclined to win this thing right now as we head back to 0-1.
Here we go.
He's still doing it.
He's still doing it.
Just never doesn't get even the least subtle hints.
Hey, you sneeze on her. I don't know what you complain about.
That
me
doesn't
for.
affect her lungs. That was just deflated.
That's a great opening by Jacob. They need this leg to win the match.
Well, technically, so do
Come on,
Andrew and
Steve
Phil.
Price. Let's
Yeah.
go.
So if they don't win this leg, they can't win the
but
match.
this could be a clincher right here.
59. That's a good switch. See what Phil can do. An 81 here would make them both teams playing 361. There's the one. That trip 20 will go a long way. Oh. Steady was hungry.
So Eric Ramsey had it at 8.5 too.
There you go.
Well,
We'll see.
no
Don't-
one believes Eric.
Don't count him out yet, though.
That's a big second.
Good darts.
Good 85 there from Jake. Bubba's been strong. Oh, that's unlucky.
That is unlucky.
Yep, and he
switched
switches.
because
I
I
can't
moved the
see.
camera.
Oh, boy. Unlucky 13 there
Ooh.
for Bubba.
He's not happy.
Nope. That was the wrong time for wires to be
Mhm.
not in the favor. And a
Oh,
nice
Steve
switch
went
there
down to
from
19.
Steve again.
Oh.
Wow. Goodness. And we're not moving the camera anymore until we get to the out.
No, we're not.
There's
There's a-
big first start.
Great trip 19 on the first one. And
Oh,
the second
yeah.
one.
Second.
There you
Stay
go.
right there.
This is all they needed right there.
133.
133 takes me
Great
down.
darts.
All right, now we got a match.
Jacobson on 229 is going to have to take a shot at the 19 at some point. Not anymore. He did anyway.
Nope.
And he went out to 18 as
All
well.
right, 42.
Not on an out yet, so a ton here would leave the big fish.
Come on, hit the trip right here, sir.
Moves over.
Oh, he did it again.
I'm surprised where those 220s landed. He didn't go for that trip 18 because he rarely misses that thing.
Well, that would have left no out.
Oh, that's why.
But other than that, you're right.
Duh.
You are
Just
so
stay
right.
down there, the 19.
And he
Nice
gets a
That's
big
a
darts.
133.
Very nice dart,
Leaves
Steve.
50.
That's a
54.
great dart.
Woo.
My goodness, I'm telling you, they've
This
gotten
is-
it down to the
Yeah.
end and just great setup darts.
Well, again, that's shooting a 66 average in a team over a course of, what do we got, 12 legs? That's really nice. That's really good.
And only 43 there for Phil, so they have 6 darts from 54 to win this match and make Carrie correct on her prediction along with others.
Uh-oh.
9's not going to help.
45.
5 for tops.
Ooh,
leaves
good
that's okay.
darts.
20.
Good darts.
All right, Bubba
Steve's
on
going to have the first
186.
shot at it.
At the 20?
That's the double
At
10
the-
for the win.
I guess. Oh.
There you go.
Oh,
Big last
stick on
dart.
that third.
I kept him in there.
All right, double 10 for the win. Mr. Steve Price. In Gerwin
Great
Price-like
marker.
fashion.
Another
Oh,
great
get
marker.
it.
Come on, get him in there.
Get
Is
it.
he going to throw the Peter Wright?
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
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 Raj.
Fort Wayne sitting on 105. Phil more than capable of taking out this 105 right here.
Misty sending 50 stars. Thank you, Misty.
Darby Smith says, stellar camera work cinematic masterpiece. Leaves
Dang.
104, so trip 18 will leave the bullseye.
Oh.
Now trip 20 will leave tops.
All right.
And Jacob sitting on 10. Will he split it or go straight at it?
He's
We'll never know if he splits it. He
Yeah,
went
Straight
Yes.
at it.
Yeah.
There it
There
is,
it
ladies and gentlemen.
Jacob Cook with the final dart.
8 to
Victory.
5.
Oh, my gosh.
They hold off the Fort Wayne
that
invasion.
was fantastic. That was
And
brilliant.
Jason was way wrong on his prediction.
I don't know what you're talking about.
8-5. Miss
Yeah.
Carey gets it correct. I'm going to step away.
No. Miss Carey's going to go and get the – oh, you're going to go get the winners for us? Nah, go get the winners for us. We'll sit here and we'll talk.
Miss Carey, you're going to move over right to
Okay.
there.
All right.
We're going to cut off our mics real quick.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much for joining us. I'm Sean Green, and you can't hear me anymore.
But I'm Jason Ives. How are you doing? Carey, we're going to talk about the upcoming events that we have coming on. There you go. we have coming up on The Siege every Tuesday at 8 o'clock, except for next week. We're taking a week off. A lot of guys are in Vegas next week. So we're taking a week off. Today was the Fort Wayne invasion, which was quietly repelled by Jacob and Steve. So we get to keep that. But when we come back from Vegas, April 19th, we have our third running edition of Battle of the Sexes.
Fun stuff.
That is going to be exciting.
Can't
All right?
wait.
So the two ladies we've got playing in that Battle of the Sexes, one of them is from Greenfield. So I'm not going to say.
Oh, I'm so excited. I love my
I think you know
Greenfield
who that may be,
girls.
right?
I don't, but maybe.
Maybe.
I'm excited.
On April 26th, coming up, we got the Young Guns. We got some of the younger players in town coming over to the castle, and they're going to be playing.
Excited for that one too.
So that's going to be a fantastic show. That's going to be April 26th. Next week, we're going to be doing some more planning. We'll line up about 4 or 5 more shows. Next week, I'll be contacting some people, so we look forward to having it. But right now, let's go to our main interview cam, brought to you by the Checkered Flag, and look who's on the screen.
Yeah.
Yes, people that need raises. And we're going to mic them up, and you guys are on and ready to go. Well, congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you,
How
sir.
did that feel?
Yeah, felt good.
Yeah?
Everyone thought we were going way too fast at first. We thought we were going to break some record. In the first 4 or 5 games is like,
Well, we have ad time till
And,
9:30, so you guys kept it perfectly.
Yeah.
We're going to do
All
about
right.
a 5-minute interview, and then we'll sign off and go from there. So
Nice.
great job,
But-
guys.
Much better than last time I was here.
You did awesome.
I
I'll
knew
take
you
that.
had it in, Steve. Now, Steve, the first couple of rounds, you had trouble with your darts bouncing out.
4 times they bounced
4
out.
times. No one else had bounce outs except for you. What were you doing different?
I tore my flight in
Yeah.
the first throw. I tore my flight all the way up the side of it.
Okay.
I can show you to prove it, but
No,
yeah.
you don't even.
My flight was
camera,
torn.
Steve. The camera.
Tore my flight, and I was like, I'm just not going to change it. Let's just go.
Yeah.
You know,
Hey, well, it worked out well for you. You were the king of the 68s or the
Yes.
66s. You had
66.
You always had one good trip, and the other 2 just kind of sucked. But you always had that one really good dart.
I felt good. I was comfortable playing with Jacob. By the way, I played this guy a few times.
Yeah.
One-on-one. I was much happier to play with him tonight.
Yeah.
Who isn't?
God, man, he's just, he when I first started playing and he came around, he wasn't a great player.
Sure.
And just like in the last few years, he's just shot up. And like the last time we played in, maybe it was the top 20 shootout. I don't remember what it was.
yeah, that
But I
March
had
Madness tournament. Or
I had to win all the way through the winners bracket and beat him. He came back. He beat me so bad, dude. When I left, I was like, I'm gonna melt my darts in the parking lot.
That's a perfect transition. I'm going to come back to you. I want you to give me a minute on the showdown. So start thinking about that on your head. Jake, tonight, pretty much your coming out party. I mean, this is the Jacob that I knew was able to throw the darts. Quite frankly, the last couple of times you've been here, you haven't been able to reach that level. What was different about it tonight?
I felt relaxed a little more. It took a few games, that's for sure.
Yeah,
Definitely
you
the
didn't start
first
out great,
few
but
games,
when you
yeah.
got going, boy,
Yeah.
you really
Once I-
got it going.
You get that zone in you, and you just put your eyeballs on the board and your target, and you just go for it.
You
And-
seem to the first match or two, you stuck on the 20s no matter what.
Mhm.
By about the third leg, if you didn't hit the 20s on the good 20 on the first couple of darts, you
right
dropped down on the
downstairs.
19.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's the key to it, to this game for myself and quite frankly anybody. I mean, there's 20 numbers out there,
Yeah.
and you can use the whole board, and I think I can hit the 19s just as good, if not better, than the 20s
Yeah.
when I'm on it. So
Well,
you
I was
know.
cheering for you to go down in the
Thank you.
20s. I mean, it was when you dropped down in the 20s, your game you just had so much more confidence.
Mm-hmm.
quite
Absolutely,
frankly.
yeah, and it's always there. If for some reason, I don't know, you go high then low, you get a longer release point on that dart.
Yeah.
So the 19s just can seem a lot easier. I still wish I hit them a lot better. But no, yeah, it definitely does benefit
Now
you.
let me ask you this, because Steve and I have a similar personality when we're playing darts.
Mm-hmm.
He talks a lot. I talk a lot when I'm playing darts. Is that good for you? Does that help you,
Yeah.
calm you down a little bit?
Yeah, it does. I like the attitude that Steve brought, and he kept me up on my feet. I get too hard on myself.
Yes.
And I
Carrie,
get way too hard on myself.
Carrie, tell him what you said in commentary.
I said I've seen Jake smile more tonight than I ever have. You seemed so relaxed, and I want to tell you, nice 139 out.
Oh, thank you.
That was
Yeah,
beautiful.
that
Yeah,
It was. There was
It was
no
nice to take
pause.
one
You
out.
just
That-
boom, boom, boom.
That changed the entire match.
That
because
felt like a
it
turning
was,
point.
It was
Yeah.
back
when
and
you hit
forth,
that.
back and forth.
Yeah.
When he hit that
Yeah.
139, it's like, well.
Yeah.
I felt like
that
I knew
was-
what I was doing.
that
And
was
we
a
looked
big
at each
one.
other and we said, "Let's go."
Yeah.
Come
on.
That was fantastic.
It was
Let's go.
awesome.
Steve, give me a minute on the showdown. It's coming up in June, right?
Early June, Summer Showdown. If you haven't played in it, if you haven't played for Schaefer, it's the best dart tournament in the Midwest.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed.
We paid out almost $80,000 last year in Ohio.
Yes, sir.
4 levels. I mean, everybody's got a shot at it. Summer Showdown is just the best tournament around.
Yep.
You know, and it's
How-
coming up.
Now, how does one sign up for that? You have to have played in the Schaefer League.
Playing a Schaefer League,
Yep.
and you just sign up for the tournament.
What leagues you got coming up available? to be playing?
Actually, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've just literally done in the last 3 weeks. I've started 4 singles flex leagues. I got
Yep.
another one coming up just to get people qualified. So that's
All right.
5, about 80 players in those 5 leagues just to
Qualify.
sign up for
Yeah.
Summer Showdown.
So if someone was wanting to sign up, wanting to play, they just send you a message on Facebook? Is that how?
Message me on Facebook, text me on my phone.
Okay.
Hit me up. Say you need. So the first couple of leagues I started
Yep.
were for people just to play,
Yep.
and I've done 3 more to get people qualified for Showdown.
Sure.
I'll do another one. Like
All right.
the last one I was going to do was going to do 8 players. Now it's 12.
Okay.
So I'm going to do 12 players. I'm going to start another one just to get people qualified, because if you haven't been to the Summer Showdown
Oh,
and
it's
you
a great
haven't
time.
played,
Yep.
it's a fantastic tournament. It runs great. Thanks Jason Bourne
Yep.
and our partners from
Well, thanks to you too.
from
Steve.
Pioneer
I mean,
and Schaefer, Ohio.
Yeah.
You know, they do such a great job running the tournament. I've got the easy part.
No.
You play leagues, you sign up, you show up and play.
Let me tell you, out of all the reps, you won fantastic rep. You represent Schaefer really, really well in this city.
Tremendous job.
And
Look,
that's-
No
and you've
doubt
done
about
for a
it.
long
One of the
time.
best.
Just be honest. I love I started doing this because I love the game of darts. I was running leagues for just on my own at a bar
Sure.
because I love darts. When I took this job, it's because I love darts, and I said, I'm going to take this job and I'm going to do for the players what I would want someone to do for me.
And you do.
And I've stuck by that for the 7 years I've been there. I've stuck by. I'm going to do what the players want, what I would want, and that's it.
Well, I
You
mean,
be
it's-
honest. You
yeah.
run your leagues fair. You do what you're supposed to do, and you're good.
Well, it's great to see. It's great to be your friend, and I'll tell you what. I've been your friend for a long time. You look fantastic, sir.
Yes,
Well, thank
you
you.
do.
I mean,
You've
you
dropped
know,
a little bit of weight.
Yes, you do.
you
Yeah.
may not see it on the stream, but I mean, you know,
You
you,
do.
look at that right there, and that
got
right
flow.
there.
I can't wait till you start shaving. It'll be fantastic.
He wants that thing down here,
I
he
tell
said.
you what, he looks like he's been on a desert island for a week.
Not after tonight when your boy showed me his.
Yeah,
36
yeah.
inches
I'm
of
never
beard.
stopping.
Hey, listen, guys. I'm old, so I need to get to bed. So you guys take your trophies and get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank
You guys are
Appreciate
By
it.
the
You
way-
guys are
Had a great time.
fantastic.
This is normally what happens to every location I go to. So I
Yeah,
guess we're out of
Make
here.
sure you smile.
Jacob.
Yep. Don't forget, folks, we won't be around next week. Let's give a big shout out to Carrie Landrum for being here with us tonight.
Yeah,
Thank you, Miss Carrie.
Thank you for having me. I had a
Continued
blast.
good health. It's a pleasure to have you. We won't be around next week, guys. We're going to support those guys out in Vegas. Sean's on the stream every single day for 7 days.
Grow up,
Yeah.
Sean.
Whether you
I
like it
tell
or
you
not.
what, he is that, something about that kid, and he's one of ours.
He's
too.
great.
So let's-
Jason, thank you for having me. I appreciate it. I had a blast.
It's
Pleasure.
pleasure.
I've
We
been looking forward to getting out here for a while, and thank God I finally had the time. So thank you for having
things
me.
I do to get Kelly to come over here.
Right?
I tell you what.
She broke her leg just to come over here. She's a jerk.
So we usually give out a little bit of a nugget of something we got coming up here at the end of the show. I'm going to tell you, here's a little bit of a nugget. What we're going to do, we're going to do a Saturday tournament coming up at the start of the summer, and it's going to be a team from Terre Haute, a team from Greenfield, a team from Fort Wayne. We're going to see if we can, how many cities we can going around. We'll do a 5-6 hour Saturday tournament with local players. So watch out for news coming up on that and some other big news coming up soon. Folks, thanks for joining us tonight. We really appreciate you. Congratulations, guys. Big shout out to the Fort Wayne people that drove 2.5 hours to be here. They were very courteous. Pleasure to have you all.
Great guys.
Everybody be safe. We will talk to you soon. Take care, everybody. God bless.